Thanks for watching Hack the File. I'm Michael Lopez, and on today's episode, we're going to be going over the third video in the Kali Linux toolkit. Enjoy. All right, we left off on networking basics. Let's try to get through this quick so we can get to the fun stuff, and we can play around with some tools. So, networking basics. To understand networking in the Debian-based system, you need to understand the following concepts. Network hosts. A network host, simply called host, refers to any device connected to a specific network. It could be a printer, personal computer, mobile device, or even a web server. Network protocols and services. The following are some of the most common protocols. Internet protocol. Internet protocol is the main set of rules that are very essential in computer communication. We normally refer to this as the IP address. That's what Internet protocol, the IP stands for. It is unique. It is a unique set of characters identifying each device connected to a network. There are two main types of Internet protocol. Private IP addresses. A private IP address is a type of IP that identifies devices connected on a network, on a private network, such as a LAN. They range from 1 to 255. An example of a typical private IP would be something like 192.168.0.2 or 192.168.0.220. To find a private IP of your device on your local network, open up the command prompt and type ipconfig and ifconfig on Windows and Linux respectively. So Windows is ifconfig and Linux is ipconfig, right? Or I think I have it backwards. Well, let's see. Well, I think it's going to have us do that. So wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. Public Internet Protocol. Let's see. We've done this 1,000 times, but we might as well, right? So IP. Oh, so it's IF config. Yeah. So Linux is IF config, and Windows is IP config, right? Is that what it said? Yeah. IP config, yeah. Okay, a public IP address is the other type of IP used to identify devices connected on the internet. Public IP is globally unique. To find your public IP, open your browser using Google search. Type and search for what is my public IP. Should we do that? No. Okay. HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP and HTTPS are another common type of network protocol that refers to Hypertext Transfer Protocol and Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. HTTP is not secure. HTTPS is secure, respectively. This type of protocol allows communication between web servers and typical web browsers. It is the second most used protocol. HTTP and HTTPS only differ in security. The information transferred on the HTTP protocol is unencrypted and easily accessible through sniffing methods and such. And hopefully we'll use some tools to exploit that. HTTPS uses Secure Socket Layer, SSL. Remember that, Secure Socket Layer. You're going to see that a lot. Anyways, to encrypt the information. So here's an example: http dot dot slash slash www.example.com. If you send your password over that ABC123 or whatever, without password encryption, hacker can see ABC123 because it's HTTP, right? They can see everything you're doing. HTTPS, your password is the same, but with password encryption, SSL, right? The hacker sees nothing. It's encrypted. Secure Shell, SSH. Secure Shell is becoming a very common protocol among network administrators and IP professionals. It allows the connection of remote hosts for communications. Suppose you have a dedicated server and you want to install programs on it. With the use of SSH client and SSH server on the remote host, you can be able to gain access to it and configure it as if you were actually there to configure it. SSH is similar to Microsoft Telnet protocol, except that it has more secure and more powerful compared to Telnet. This protocol is most common among Linux users. Connecting to SSH requires a username and password. So we're going to use that, and then it's going to show us, I'm sure. File transfer protocol. File transfer protocol, also called FTP, is another common type of network protocol. It allows uploads and downloads of multiple files to and from remote hosts. Developers and IT professionals usually use it to upload and download files on the server. Connecting to the server requires an FTP client and username and password. The most common FTP client is FileZilla. You can download FileZilla from the resource page below. Now, I have FileZilla already, but we're not gonna, let's click on this and see where it takes us. I don't trust any of these sites. Clicked on one of these and it basically was compromised because it was a open source site, the last one. Download FileZilla client, download FileZilla, quick download link. Let me see if I have FileZilla already. I think I do. Come on. FileZilla. Alright, we're gonna. So this is just, if you want, you can pause the video and go to FileZilla project.org, download FileZilla if you want to use that FTP, which I think I have FileZilla on the Kali Linux, so I don't know. We'll see. Network ports. Network ports and network protocols are very similar. We'll normally say that a computer is running a protocol such as HTTP, FTP, and is running the HTTP service. These services are protocols associated with specific number called a port. A single port can support only one service on a single machine. If another device wants to access specific services on a certain machine, it has to connect to a specific port where the intended service is running. A simple explanation can be that ports are doors where each door allow access to specific services with the computer. Network ports are very important in hacking since exploiting a certain service on a computer can allow further access. The screenshot below shows a list of services running on a Windows 10 machine. You can configure these services to use specific ports. They are therefore unfixed. Defining which port a service will be running on within a specific computer is very difficult because a computer has over 65,535. Remember that number. TCP ports and 6,535 UDP ports, all of which are configurable to run any service. So this number here, 65,535, you're gonna want to memorize that if you're getting into cybersecurity and you want to do an interview and all that, right? Because that's a very important number. That's the total amount of ports, TCP and UDP ports there is. I mean, you're gonna scan the most, the top 1,000 or the top 10,000 first, or whatever. But that's how many there is. Action step. This part of the guide has covered everything you need to know about working with Kali Linux interface and how the networking system works with the system. Go over these elements several times so that you internalize them and can therefore follow them along as we delve deeper into the learning of how to use Kali Linux. So, finally, we came to some tools. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so I mean, third video. I didn't want to skip all that stuff because none of it's boring. All of it needs to be gone over multiple times. The more times I go over it, I don't even care. I love it. You know what I mean? Because it drills it into my brain and it becomes like something just second nature to me, right? Eventually it will, theoretically, right? So, let's just keep going. Okay, so part 3, information gathering tools. The first set of tools Kali Linux offers are information gathering tools. Information gathering, also called reconnaissance or recon, is the very first step in a penetration testing or launching an attack against a certain target. That's the key word there, launching an attack against a certain target. It's not all about just pen testing. Sometimes, I mean, you want to be a white hat hacker, right? You want to do good things, but the bottom line is you're launching an attack against a certain target. That's it. Okay. In the information gathering tool set offered by Kali Linux, we are going to look at the most important ones that include the following: Nmap and Zenmap. Never used Zenmap, I don't think. Net Discover, we've used that. DNS tools, H3 ping, load balancing detectors, and these are all tools that are in there, right? So Nmap and Zenmap. Nmap is often referred to as the king of scanners. It is the most advanced tool for performing network scanning. Zenmap is the graphical version of Nmap, and it is a command line tool. Nmap offers advanced features in network discovery and auditing. In cybersecurity, we normally use Nmap to detect the devices connected on a network, determine services running on them, versions of the specified services, and even the operating systems running on the target system. It uses raw packets to perform this specified task. How to use Nmap in Kali Linux. Here's how to use Nmap in Kali Linux. I'm glad they said that twice. Fire up your Kali Linux and go to Applications, Information Gathering, Zenmap. So I guess it's going to use Zenmap, the graphical user interface first. We're going to use the GUI version of Nmap, as it is easy to use and comfortable for people with not much command line experience. I don't agree you should learn how to use this first. It just makes you lazy. If you're wanting to be a hacker and you're wanting to get into hacking, you need to play around with that command line a lot, right? Okay, so I mean, but we're still going to play around with that command line constantly on all these books and videos. So, I need a lot of practice. Discovering hosts. First step in the information gathering phase is to determine the connected clients. A network can support over more than 200 clients. Scanning the information on all these devices can take a while. Nmap offers a very efficient way to perform host discovery in order to find your target device on the target network. Let's start up Kali Linux and Metasploitable to perform discovery host discovery. So I have my Metasploitable running, right? And really, here's my Metasploitable. So I've got it running already, right? And so that's good. And then I've got my Kali Linux running. So we can mess around with this a little bit. Thanks, though. So let's see. Okay. Once you have launched Zenmap, enter your network gateway /24, which scans the entire network subnet. The illustration below shows Nmap's intense scan of the entire network. So 192.168.0.3/24. Okay, so I'm gonna put both of these together, right? The one we just did. Internet protocol is this one? Yeah. So this IP config, right? IF config. So we're gonna go back here because this doesn't tell you, right? It just says enter your network gateway. So let's just open it first and see what we're messing with here, okay? So we're gonna show. Alright. So we're gonna come up here to this dragon, right? That's where your tools are. And information gathering is what we're doing first. And data, So I guess there's I mean, we'll probably do some of this stuff later. SMB analysis, that's gonna be awesome. So he wants us to do what they say, Zenmap. So once you've launched Zenmap, and it's got that little eyeball. So Zenmap, information gathering, and let's see where it's at. And that says Nmap. Say Nmap or Zenmap? I think it's just Nmap. Zenmap. So there's Nmap, Zenmap. Huh. Doesn't look like I have it. Right? Let's see if it's in any of these. Should be in the network port scanners. It only has Nmap and Masscam. Set analysis. Huh. So it lied. It doesn't have Zenmap. Does Zenmap not come in this? Remember, we're gonna do that app get. Oh wait, is it app get? Zenmap. This may mean the package is missing, obsolete, or only available on other servers. Zenmap has no installation count. So we're gonna figure out how to download Zenmap because
Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will gonna show how to install Zenmap in Kali Linux 2021.2 without any errors. Zenmap is the official graphical user interface for the Nmap OS X. Kali Linux most Linux simple, where you add all the commands and descript. So this is the article, where you add all the commands and description about Zenmap. I gave the link in the description below. So first of all, open your terminal and update and upgrade your Kali Linux using this command.
oh man, maybe I haven't updated my Kali box in a minute. Let's update it. Yeah, I haven't updated this in a while. I don't think I've ever updated this machine. Let's update it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Man, I don't think I've ever updated this machine. I downloaded this and never updated it. Let's see if that takes care of it. So just upgraded it. I guess all those packages that it said it can. Huh. It's gonna take a minute, huh? I'll see if I can forward this in the video. Probably not though, because I'm lazy. Crap. I'm just gonna pause it. Alright. So that's done downloading or updating. Let's see what happened. Let's see if Zenmap is in here. I don't know. Spiderfoot and map. Alright, so at least we got the most recent. Let's see what else this says.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Your Kali Linux using this repository for the Kali repo. Zenmap has been removed from the Kali repository. Now make a directory. Repository. Zenmap has been removed. Zenmap has been removed from the Kali repository. Now make a directory where you can download the all repositories. And now,
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Where did he get that from?
so first of all open your terminal. So this is the article where you add all the commands. So this is the article where you add all the commands and
Tech D in install Zenmap Kali. Let's try that. HTTPS. Watch it not exist anymore. Huh. Apparently that doesn't exist anymore. Tech DEN. So if I go Kali Linux. Let me see if I.
Bottom.
Yes.
Read it.
Oh, that looks good. Damn. That looks good.
Yeah.
Now let's look up something else. Uninstall Zenmap GUI on Ubuntu. Zenmap official. User guide. Alright, what is this? Is Zenmap. Older versions are available in Mat Relief Archive. For the more paranoid, before download. Well, that's not even Zenmap. Details Zenmap user guide. Why is this so hard to get Zenmap? What in the flying hell? Oh, here you go. Okay, I found it. Okay, I found what this guy's doing, so I can just erase this. I mean, I can just close this. Then I'll just put this over here. So we've done this already. Download the... I'm going to use wget. What's up, Chewy? So I need to download some dependencies. Okay, now what else does it say? Install the dependencies package. Install the dependencies packages. Make.dev files executable. Ubuntu. I'm not on Ubuntu. I'm just looking to see what packages. So Python, Cairo, 1, Python 2, Python object. What if I skip that? Let's see what happens. Bet you it won't let me install alien package. I'm gonna skip, see if this ain't gonna work, because it's ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous. But I guess it's all part of it. You gotta troubleshoot this. Oh, really? It's ridiculous. So what we're doing is we're following instructions and I guess making these executable. I think that's it. So those three. Okay. Did this, did those three, and then installed it. So now let's install these. The hell?
Remember when he slid me up 9 feet?
So I got Python 3. It says it's installed, it's not required, so install Alien. Well, that's installing. Let's look at convert a or convert Zenmap. Okay, so we gotta create a path to file.
Oh, the Mossy will move right when it's code.
Oh dang! That came out nice.
Yeah, I did.
Man,
Yeah.
I want that one.
Why not?
Yeah. Close the door. Zenmap.rpm to Zenmap using alien. No wait, hold on. Sudo app install alien to convert a .rpm into a .simple run. So do we have to find the path to the file RPM? What this guy is doing is sudo alien. Hold on, sorry. Path to file.
Dad, I'm gonna make you one on a bigger one so it can be like up there. So
Are you making me mine?
Okay.
Yes, I'm still making them.
Man.
Welcome to Vision. Update the Kali the same command on the Zenmap. Here you can use the sudo, and this time we can sing this command. Now using this command we can check the installed application. Here we have no application installed below this command.
Alright, let's see what.
Now we have to install the Boxer using this command. I will give the all commands in the description below. Now using this command we can check the installed application. Here we have no application installed. Now we have to install the Zenmap using this command. After installing the Zenmap we type the same command again. And this time we can see the installed application here. Ingers. So first of all we have to update the Kali Linux using this command.
Did that?
Now we have to install the Boxer using this command. I will give the all commands
The hell did Boxer come from?
in the description below.
Oh, using Boxer.
Now using this command we can check the installed application. Here we have no application installed.
Oh, this is using Boxer? What the heck is that?
To update the Kali Linux using this command. Now we have to install the Boxer using this command.
I'm going nuts.
Welcome Linux by using download the all repositories. And now download the all dependencies. You have to just copy the command from the article and paste it here in the terminal. These three packages download one by one.
Man, what did I do with that pig? Really?
Now using the ls command you can see
Let me see if my. Let me see if those are. Yeah, they're in there. Okay.
the list of these downloaded packages. Now we have to give the permission, so we can execute the .dev files. So using this command you can give the permission. Now all the files are executable. Using this command you can install all executable files one by one. You have to just change the file name here. Now we have installed the required dependencies package in Kali Linux. Now we have to download the Zenmap from the official website. Here click on download and find the optional Zenmap graphical user interface, all platforms. Here you have to just copy the link.
Website. Nmap.org and the downloads.
Here you have
Nmap. I'm gonna watch this from right here. Hold on, give me a second.
all platforms. Here you have to just copy the link. And download the Zenmap using the wget command. Now here we have to convert the .rpm format to .dev format, so we can easily install the package in Kali Linux. So using this command we can change the format of the package. Now again we have to give permission for this package, so we can execute the .dev files. So using this command you can give the permission. Now Zen package in Kali Linux. So now here we have to convert the .rpm format to .dev format, so we can easily install the package in Kali Linux. So using this command we can change the format of the package. Now again we have to give permission for this package, so we can execute the .deb files. So using this
plus 777 Zenmap. Why is that not the same? All.deb. The heck did I do wrong?
we have in Linux. Now we have to download the Zenmap from the official website. Here in the op platform. And download the Zenmap using the wget command. Now here we have to convert the .rpm format to .deb format, so we can easily install the package in Kali Linux. So using this command we can change the format of the package. Now again we have to give permission for this package, so we can execute the .deb files. So using this command you can give the permission. Now Zenmap.
Alright. Let's see.
.deb file is executable. Using this command you can install the Zenmap in Kali Linux.
Okay, that's what I think. It should say all deb instead of no art. When did they convert that? Man, that's ridiculous. Where's the... Ugh. This is ridiculous. This is the type of stuff that you gotta deal with when you're doing this stuff. Oh, there's the all deb. And let's see. Oh, look. Zenmap. Alright. That's how you do it. Now let's see if it works. It should work. The only thing they didn't want to install, well, already had it, was the Python. So this all looked like it worked. So, what does this say? Download is performed. Okay, that's fine. Zenmap's on here, so let's see if we can start it. There's Zenmap now. Let's see if we put it right here in the network and map as root. Just run it as root. Yeah, of course it doesn't work. I'm gonna restart my Linux machine. Let's see what this says. Really? Man, this better be worth it using this. So I can just run an Nmap scan. Let me see. Am I still recording? Okay. Alright, restarted it. Let's see if I can run Zenmap. Of course not. Did I run that?
Welcome to my YouTube. With the permission. Now all the files are executable. Now we have to download the Zenmap from the official website. Here click on download and find the optional Zenmap graphical user interface, all platforms. Here and download the Zenmap using the wget command. Now here we have to convert the .rpm format to .dev format. So using this command we can change the format of the package. Now again we have to give permission for this package, so we can execute the .dev files. So using this command you can give the permission. Now zenmap. .dev file is executable. Using this command you can install the Zenmap in Kali Linux. Now you can open Zenmap with this command. Or you can also open from the menu bar by searching Zenmap. So that is it. This is the way how to
I just did that and it still doesn't work. What error is this giving me? Multiple exception types must be parenthesized. Error E. File user bin Zenmap. Okay. Import Zenmap GUI app, except import error E. Print system. Could not import Zenmap module. To the Python. What does that error say? Error E, syntax error. Python 2.6 library, so this might hell, this might not work. Zenmap might be played out. It's giving me file user bin Zenmap. Try. Import Zenmap GUI.app exception E 114 exception import error E. What the hell? Just says section import error E. That's this one. Multiple exception types must be parenthesized. So I don't know what. Might need Python too. See what this is. Hi, I saw some people create an issue with Pilot App. Most users change your phone to version 3. Suggest migrate Pilot there. Yes, this is the thing I'm getting. And beginner and have problem installing PCOM, blah blah blah. Basic. Tried searching for this. You appear to have Python 2 version installed. You are running a Python 3 with the library built for Python 2. What version of something are you using? And installing Python. This is probably after time searching, I found that content uses this tool to be compatible with Python 2 and 3. It no longer works. Pip install setup tool. Oh gosh. So this guy had a different problem, different application problem. I just figured the it might be Zenmap might be deprecated. Oh, it is. It's deprecated. I did all this for nothing. So it says January 1st, 2020, Kali Linux 221 removes Zenmap from its latest release of Zenmap. Release as Zenmap is no longer maintained upstream. Zenmap relies on Python 2.7, which is deprecated as of January 1st, and most Kali Linux distributions no longer support it. So, there you go. Should have looked that up first. It's not going to run because I don't have Python 2.7. Let me let's just give it a old college try. Yeah. Nobody uses Python 2 no more. Everything's Python 3. Python 2 is deprecated. It's old. So that's why Zenmap relied on that. So this was 2019, and that article said since 2021. So that makes sense. Guess we're not going to be doing the Zenmap. See, this is the kind of stuff that you figure out, right? Now we know something. It wasn't an hour and a half wasted or an hour wasted. It was an hour gained. So if you don't want to see how I did all that and how I came to that damn conclusion on my own, which I think is valuable. It's gold. I didn't know. I kind of figured as I was going through it, but I'm making this video, so I was like, I'll just go through all step by step. But in my mind, I kind of figured, I was like, yeah, this is probably deprecated. So it's not going to work because Zenmap uses Python 2.7, and that's gone. And we don't use it no more. So Kali Linux, no wonder it wasn't in there. So I was looking, wasn't in there. Now it's in there, but it just don't work. So I've got Zenmap installed on there. Just the Python version it runs on doesn't work. And you saw in the code that I looked at that it was trying to run a version of Python. It was giving me an error or something. Anyways, so there you go. That was a big letdown. I wanted to mess with Zenmap. I should have messed with it 5 years ago, right? So apparently they're not going to do it. Zenmap on here, right? Stealth scans. That would have been cool because it was all gooey, But you live and you learn. If anything, you guys learned how to troubleshoot problems, right? So I looked up, Google. I looked up Stack Overflow. People ran into errors and how I can. Then I was like, okay, so they ran into errors, and they were saying something about Python 2. So I just Googled is Zenmap deprecated, and it said yes, it is, because it uses a deprecated version of Python. Everybody's using Python 3 now. So what they're doing is they're not updating Python 2 anymore because it sucks. Python 3 is better, right? So Kali Linux, that's why it wasn't in there when I looked. I should have known better when I looked in there. I was like, it's not in here anymore. Maybe it's deprecated. So that's what we learned, right? Bottom line is, I learned the next time I search for a tool in Kali Linux and it's not there, I'm gonna think, well, maybe they took it out because it's deprecated, right? It uses probably a deprecated program or something to run. If you don't know what deprecated means, it means that it's just basically that it's not used anymore. It's not being updated or anything. It's dead. So that's the one thing I learned. Second thing I learned is I practiced my apt-get commands and my wget commands and my sudo commands and my chmod commands that give me a permission to use to execute files. And then so I learned a lot, and I learned a lot, and you guys learned a lot, hopefully, if you followed me, by just running these commands: sudo apt install. That's you just put the name, or sudo, it gives you the super user, basically admin rights to run that. If you want to run an app from the command line, you just put the name of the app. Sudo apt install, ls is your list, and these are all just the commands, right? And these are the old commands, but practice those. So all this stuff is excellent, right, to practice anyways. So when you're troubleshooting and you're trying to figure stuff out, you're actually you're learning your commands too. Your wget. I use wget, and I get stuff from the websites. I get stuff, HTTPS protocols. I learned a tremendous amount by not doing anything, by not accomplishing what I was trying to accomplish, which was downloading Zenmap and using it. But I learned like 7, 8, 9 different things, and I practiced a bunch of stuff. So these are the top. This is why I do this channel, because it's it's a learning process, and it's not fast. I don't have all the answers. Nobody does. So when you're watching my videos, you're learning how I get the answers myself, right? How I come to these answers and these solutions, and how I troubleshoot it. And this is what it's about. This is what it really is. When you're trying to figure something out in the real world, nobody's going to give you all the answers. Nobody's going to say, hey, here's your answer. You have to find it yourself. You have to come to your own conclusions, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm sure if I did more research, I will be able to get Zenmap downloaded on here, and Python 2, right? Somehow, but I don't want to, because it's gone. I don't want to do it, so there's no point. If Kali Linux took it out, it probably wasn't even that good to begin with. So yeah, that's this video. And I'm gonna make another video right now, going to the next thing, right? But I'm gonna have to edit this one, but I'm telling you, it was gold. Now, NetDiscover, I've done it, but we're gonna do it again. DNS tools. So that was kind of it was a letdown, but not really, because what are we gonna learn? We're gonna, we use Zenmap, and we did this. I learned so much more not getting Zenmap to run, right? Doing the research and running those other commands, and and stuff like that. So you understand how Kali Linux works too. You have to give the permission to execute files to run them. That's why like a lot of hackers have problems hacking into Kali Linux and stuff like that, because you have to have the passwords, you have to have permissions for every file and all that. So I mean, it's pretty crazy. All right, so that was Hack the File. I hope you guys had fun in this video. I know I did. I always do. And I'll see you next time. Have fun.